What's up, family? We have some big news to talk about today, in which we are bringing back or potentially bringing back a huge stimulus package. Yes, this particular package could affect millions of Americans across all 50 states. But first, let's go ahead and talk about one thing that happened overnight, in which carrying over to today, yes, millions of people were under tornado watches last night as we did receive a few deadly storms in which we did lose a few lives. Well, anyways, multiple states such as Tennessee as well as North Carolina experienced multiple types of thunderstorms, severe storms, as well as tornadoes that ended up killing about 2 people so far. And yes, guys, we do want to let you know that information right now. In regards to these tornadoes, this is pretty much happening around multiple of the Midwestern states all the way through the East Coast, including Texas, guys, where I live. But anyways, these tornado watches were in effect for tens of millions of people from Dallas to Paducah to all the way to Nashville on Wednesday evening as storms continue to erupt in a major system storm that has plagued multiple parts of the plains, the Midwestern areas, as well as the Ohio Valley area this week. And we are not over yet. There is still a potential for more storms throughout the remaining of this week. But I do want to go ahead and highlight these 2 individuals that ended up losing their lives. I definitely want to solicit you for your prayers to join me in praying for these particular individuals as well as their family, their friends, and all of their loved ones. We do want to keep those that were affected by these 2 people that lost their lives. We do want to keep them lifted up in our prayers at this particular time. So hopefully you will join me in doing that. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to another topic. Inflation is affecting everyone, but not necessarily just those that live in the United States. It is also affecting individuals in other countries as well. Take a look at this right here, where Argentina is also dealing with a soaring of inflation in their country. And yes, they are trying to combat it right now, just like the United States is as well. I don't know if Argentina is much better than the U.S., but they are definitely trying to tackle this huge issue of inflation, in which they are saying that they are about to start printing money the same way that the Fed printed money in the United States. And yes, so far they are saying that they are going to print about 10,000 peso notes. Yes, as you can see right here, that prices in Argentina have surged dramatically in recent months, that the government has multiplied the size of its biggest bank note in circulation by 5, yes, to 10,000 pesos, which is worth about $10. The central bank announced this on Tuesday, promising to lighten the load for many Argentines who must carry around giant bags of money, occasionally suitcases stuffed with cash for simple transactions. Argentina's annual inflation rate reached 287% in the month of March, among the highest in the world. And this new domination note, which is 5 times the value of the previous biggest bill, is expected to hit the streets next month in a bid to facilitate transactions between users and the central bank. And the $10,000 peso note is worth $11 at the country's official exchange rate and $9 at the black market exchange rate as well. So anyways, this is just one way that another country is dealing with this. They are having to print a bigger bills because the previous bills were just not large enough. So anyways, guys, the United States has yet to do something like that. We still don't have $1,000 bills in this country, but I would only assume that that is not too far off. We have been using $100 bills for many, many years, guys, for decades. So it is time for the Fed to print $1,000 bills. Can they go ahead and follow the lead from Argentina? I sure hope so, guys. I would love to be one of the first individuals to have a $1,000 note or bill sitting in my hand. What do you guys think about that? If you like that idea, go ahead and hit the like button down below. I really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to some of a bigger topic that we need to discuss right now. We know that stimulus packages were huge during the pandemic from 2020, 2021, and all the way through 2022, which was the last time that we actually seen a stimulus bill, a stimulus package in which the American people received a stimulus check. But we do have some good news on the horizon, guys, because right now lawmakers are discussing about a bigger stimulus bill that could be on the table. Check this out right here, where it says that the United States could give homeowners a $980 billion stimulus package at no additional cost. Yes, this is in regards to a new housing proposal that could unlock nearly $1 trillion for homeowners. The idea is for Freddie Mac to start purchasing second mortgages, offering a cost-effective way for borrowers to tap into some of their equity. Homeowners facing a few options to do this, but this is just giving another option, if you will. Homeowners are facing a few options to do right now, considering that the inflation is so high and a lot of people are sitting on a lot of equity in their homes, and there is pretty much no way to tap in to that equity. So they are producing this particular bill that could allow for another option to introduce a secondary bill for individuals to tap in to some of that equity and get a loan in exchange. But anyways, guys, this could be an influx of around close to $1 trillion into the U.S. market, which could see a huge boost, which could help the American people, especially if you own a home. But not just that, guys, we also have something different as well. Right here, we have a different article that is talking about a $3 trillion package that could be injected into the United States economy without any federal spending or tweaking in regards to the mortgage market. Again, both of these particular stimulus packages, or what they are talking about, could introduce millions, if not trillions of dollars into the U.S. economy. This could help out millions of Americans, guys. But anyways, it talks about it right here. It says that the U.S. housing market is harboring the potential for unprecedented economic stimulus package that wouldn't require any federal spending at all, according to the Oracle of Wall Street, in which they are saying that she recently warned of the dangers that the crisis of the American male possesses to the economy and the housing market, highlighted the opportunity that a proposed reform to the mortgage market could represent. In a column written last week, she noted that the mortgage finance giant Freddie Mac asked its regulators last month to enter the secondary mortgage market, or home equity loans, which allow homeowners to borrow against the equity in their houses. Such borrowing can be used for things like vacations, weddings, new cars, investments, medical bills, paying down some of their debt, or starting a business. In other words, it's more money that could power the economy. And Freddie Mac is best known for its role in buying first-time mortgages, pooling them together and selling them to investors as mortgage-backed securities. Now, this would allow lenders to get those mortgages off their balance sheets, freeing up some liquidity for more loans moving down the road, which could give the opportunity for new home buyers as well, which we know that is a huge issue right now, because new home buyers are really having a tough time right now being able to purchase a home, given that the interest rates are sitting near the 8% mark. That is pretty much almost more than double the amount in which we saw just a couple of years ago. So yes, first-time home buyers are really going to want this particular new bill or this new stimulus package to be introduced into the United States economy. If you guys are first-time home buyers, or you are thinking about buying a home, you definitely can agree to this, because this is going to give you a new option or a better option, especially if you already own a home. So anyways, guys, like I said, this new influx of up to $3 trillion stimulus package into the mortgage industry, this is going to help out a lot. It could also drive the interest rates back down once again. But anyways, again, this is just some new information, especially for those that are struggling right now. If you own a home and you're struggling just to get by because of the huge increase in the inflation, we have seen inflation data increase by almost as much as 8 to 9%, which is causing a huge strain. So again, this is giving you an opportunity to tap in some of that equity to be able to pay some of your other bills, or even be able to purchase a vacation for you and your family. You never know what our families are dealing with on a daily basis, especially those individual families that are dealing with some hardship or some illnesses in their family, and they definitely want to take a family vacation, because you never know if this could be the last vacation that you or your family can actually take. So this gives you another option to be able to do so. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Do you agree that mortgage companies should have this opportunity to be able to allow homeowners, consumers, to be able to tap in some of that equity? Some individuals are sitting on equity as much as $300,000, and for them to just be able to take out $20,000 just to enjoy life, especially if they're dealing with an illness, I can definitely get behind this. What do you guys think about this? I would love to get your thoughts on this. Please take the time to comment down below. Let me know how you feel about it. Also, don't forget about hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. And then last but not least, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. But outside of all that, I hope to see you guys on the next video.